Welcome to Roslyn Hill Chapel, a Unitarian spiritual community here in Hampstead, North London. My name is Reverend Kate Dean and I am proud to serve as the minister in this beautiful and sacred place. I'm here today with our ministry assistant Shana Begum, and we will lead you through our Wheel of the Year ceremony. The Wheel of the Year is a metaphor for the cycle of the seasons. The Wheel of the Year can help us to understand the rhythm of the seasons and our connection to the land. The main impulse of all of the seasonal festivals is one of worship and interaction with the cycle of nature. The Wheel is celebrated in many different traditions, and most traditions celebrate 8 seasonal festivals which mark various points of the year and its progress through the cycle of birth, growth, death and rebirth. Many people will be familiar with the 4 quarter days, the solstices of Yule, midwinter, and Litha, midsummer, and the equinoxes, Ostara in spring and Mabon in autumn. The other 4 festivals are the so-called cross-quarter days, which correspond to agricultural needs and tend to be more mystical. They are Imbolc or Candlemas, Beltane, Lunisat or Lammas, and Samhain or Halloween. Today we celebrate Beltane, the festival of fire and fertility, joy and life-affirming energy. If you would like to take part in this celebration more fully, you might like to have the following items to hand: 4 candles, or maybe 6 candles, also a cauldron or a large cooking pot with a candle inside. The 4 candles should be placed in corners of your room, north, south, east and west. Also a bowl containing water and one with a pinch of salt, and of course some flowers and foliage to decorate your altar.
Welcome, this is the feast of Beltane, the festival of fire and fertility. Love is in the air at Beltane. The goddess sheds her maiden robes and becomes the sensual symbol of female fecundity. She embraces the god who is all youth, strength and virility, and they celebrate the sacred marriage, which ensures the abundance of the harvest to come. The goddess becomes pregnant and will give birth at the winter solstice. Therefore, we celebrate fecundity and creativity in many aspects, as well as our own pairings and important relationships, from which we benefit in so many ways. It is a time of union and connection. It is also the festival of the fire god, Bel, also known as Belinus. In past times, the old hearth fires would be extinguished and new flames sparked from the embers. 2 fires would be lit on a hill where they could be seen by all. People and livestock would walk between the fires for protection, healing, and purification. On 1st of May, or May Day, many people wake early in the morning to gather flowers and green branches from the fields and gardens, using them to decorate their homes and the maypole. The maypole is a supremely phallic symbol and represented the god. It was the focal point of the Old English village rituals. The flowers and greenery the people had gathered symbolized the goddess. This is a time of great joy, a time to love, to sing and dance and make merry, for the old ones lead us the dance of life. Blessed be.
Joy and celebration are the hallmarks of Beltane. It is not a time for deep contemplation or meditation, but a time to dance with the energy and rhythms of the earth, to celebrate life and growth in all its forms, within and without. It is a time to call energy for new projects and undertakings, and to honour the growing fullness of our lives.
We all bring with us our own energy, some positive and some negative. Right now, as we are sitting here, let us become aware of our own energy. Our breath moves energy in and out of our body. It wakens our body's centres of power. So let us take a deep breath, breathing deeply, breathing in all that is healing and nurturing. Breathing out all that is harmful. Breathing gently and slowly, breathe in positive energy, breathe out negative energy.
Our second purification is a salt purification. So we're going to take a little salt and pour it into our water. And we will use a flower to purify ourselves.
May your daily cares be washed away. May you be here in this circle with love and trust. So be it.
May your daily cares be washed away. May you be here in this circle with love and trust. So be it.
Come, O gentle spirits of the East, and be with us this day. Blow to us the winds of creativity. Bring us the energy of the maiden, fresh and new. Blessed be.
Come, O gentle spirits of the South, and be with us this day. Bring us your fire and passion. Bring us the energy of the Mother, loving and warm. Blessed be.
Come, O gentle spirits of the West, and be with us this day. Flow through us your sacred dreams. Bring us the energy of the crone, wisdom and tranquility. Blessed be.
Come, O gentle spirits of the North, and be with us this day. Ground us in your wisdom and knowledge. Bring us the energy of the Goddess, radiant and pure. Blessed be.
Goddess of the flowering earth, with you we feel the blooming within us, as the world once more is wrapped in warmth and light. We thank you for new birth, for a world awash in fertility and creation. Come into our circle as we celebrate you and greet you in all that lives. Blessed be. God of the summer sun, with you we feel the light within us, As the world once more explodes with life, we thank you for your passion, for the glory of the lengthening day. Come into our circle as we celebrate you and greet you in all that lives. Blessed be.
The circle is cast. We are between the worlds, beyond the bounds of time, where night and day, birth and death, joy and sorrow meet as one. Blessed be.
This is our home, but not just ours, by Laura Bogle. We gather here to remember this is our home, but not just ours. This land we live on, this water we drink, this air we breathe, these old mountains that hold us steady to the ground, these forests that give us their healing green, these flowers that give us their beauty and fragrance, these fields that give us our daily bread, these stars that show us our place. The wilderness and the tame backyards, all of it are our home. We remember the ancestors who lived on this land, who have shaped it. The ancient Brits, the Celts, the Scots, the Picts, the Gaels, the Angles and Saxons, the settlers, the immigrants, the mountaineers, the farmers, the hunters, the artists, the families, the explorers, the business people, the engineers, the builders, the scientists, the teachers, the workers and the leaders. We inherit their choices. We honour the animals and creatures that have made their home in this land, the ones here now and the ones that used to be here. We envisage the future generations who will live on this land and let their voices fill our hearts. We gather here to remember this is our home, but not just ours.
I invite you into this guided meditation, so please sit comfortably with your eyes closed or perhaps soften your gaze. Beltane is the eve of May the 1st in the Northern Hemisphere and the eve of November the 1st in the Southern Hemisphere. It celebrates the sacred mating of the god and goddess. Dance the maypole and jump the bonfire, laugh and love, play and feast. Visualize yourself now walking in a special place in nature. This may be a place you already know, or it may be somewhere you create in your mind. As you walk, come to a path that goes through the woods. As you follow it, listen to the birds singing. Feel a gentle breeze against your face. See the new leaves budding on the trees. The sense that returning life. As you follow it, listen to the birds singing. Feel a gentle breeze against your face. See the new leaves budding on the trees and sense the returning life of the woods. You walk upon a carpet of old leaves and little pine cones. Smell the incense of the pines as you walk. Become aware of dusk falling and notice the stars and moon overhead in the indigo sky. You come to a clearing in the woods with a circle of stones. At the centre of the circle, you see a large cauldron with flames rising from it, resting on the ground. The flames of the cauldron beckon you, welcoming you. Approach the cauldron. Think of it. Think of what you want to bring to life at this time. Approach the cauldron. Think of what you want to bring to life at this time. This may be a love relationship. It may be a creative project. It may be a financial goal. If you wish to focus on an existing relationship, visualize your partner in the circle with you. Take your partner's hand and jump over the fire of the cauldron together. If you don't have a partner but wish for one, visualize your perfect partner in your imagination, not an actual person. Jump over the fire with your idealized partner. If you're thinking about something creative or financial, keep that goal in mind as you imagine yourself jumping over the flames. You jump over the fire as an affirmation of life. Fire represents spirit, that which animates life. Jump again and again. As you jump, be aware of the joy of life within you. Know that you are bringing what you want into your life by your positive belief in it. When you are finished, sit quietly before the cauldron. As you do, you will hear a sigh on the wind that whispers, "The mind has 1,000 eyes, and the heart but one." Watch the flames with the eye of the heart. Feel the flame of love within your heart. Send out the love across the whole earth to all in need of its healing power. Let that love flow back to you as you sit before the cauldron. Watch as the flames die down. Love is the greatest power for good and for healing in this world. Enjoy the waves of love that you send and receive. When you are ready, ground yourself by touching the earth and sending any excess energy down into the earth. As you leave the circle, know that the blessings of the cauldron go with you. Take its gifts of life and love with you. Now we will have some silence to reflect.
In 1630, a poet called Thomas Carew wrote The Spring. Now that the winter's gone, the earth hath lost her snow-white robes, and now no more the frost candies the grass, or casts an icy cream upon the silver lake or crystal stream. But the warm sun thaws the benumbed earth, and makes it tender, gives a sacred birth to the dead swallow, wakes in hollow tree the drowsy cuckoo and the humble bee. Now do a choir of chirping minstrels bring in triumph to the world the youthful spring. 300 years later, Robert Frost observed, "The sun was warm, but the wind was chill. You know how it is with an April day. When the sun is out and the wind is still, you're 1 month on in the middle of May. But if you so much as dare to speak, a cloud comes over the sunlit arch, and wind comes off a frozen peak, and you're 2 months back in the middle of March." Thomas Causley, always the mystic, wrote Green Man in the Garden. Green man in the garden, staring from the tree, why do you look so long and hard through the pane at me? Your eyes are dark as holly, of sycamore your horns, your bones are made of elder branch, your teeth are made of thorns. Your hat is made of ivy leaf, of bark your dancing shoes, and evergreen and green, and green your jacket and shirt and trews. Leave your house and leave your land, and throw away the key, and never look behind, he creaked, and come and live with me. I bolted up the window, I bolted up the door, I drew the blind that I should find the green man nevermore. But when I softly turned the stair as I went up to bed, I saw the green man standing there. "Sleep well, my friend," he said.
You have leapt over a flaming cauldron in your mind's eye, and now is time to do it for real. So if you have a cooking pot or even a cauldron with a candle in it, please join us by joyfully leaping over your cauldron to celebrate the festival of Beltane. In the days past, our ancestors lit their fires in the centre of their village community. Today we light these candles in the centre of our community circle, in our cauldron. May they purify and strengthen us. May they inspire us. May they bring forth fertility in all its different forms.
God of summertime, we thank you for this Beltane. We thank you for your passion. We ask your blessings as you depart. Hail and farewell. Blessed be. Goddess of the flowering earth, we thank you for this Beltane. We thank you for fertility, new birth, and creativity. We ask for your blessings as you depart. Hail and farewell. Blessed be.
Spirits of the north, powers of earth, we thank you for your presence here and ask for your blessing as you depart. May there be peace between us now and forever. Hail and farewell.
Spirits of the west, powers of water, we thank you for your presence here and ask for your blessings as you depart. May there be peace between us, now and forever. Hail and farewell.
Spirits of the south, powers of fire, we thank you for your presence here and ask for your blessing as you depart. May there be peace between us now and forever. Hail and farewell.
Spirits of the east, powers of air, we thank you for your presence here and ask for your blessings as you depart. May there be peace between us, now and forever. Hail and farewell.
The circle is open but unbroken. May we go with the peace of the goddess in our hearts. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again, and again, and again. Blessed be.
The powers of light and new life now dance throughout all creation. The wheel of the year continues to turn. Spring gives way to summer's full bloom. May we tune into the energy and the rhythm of the earth. Blessed be.